Hello, everyone. Today, I want us to talk about how to measure if your business is growing. I have done a video on how to start a business, how to grow your business. Now, how this one is how to measure the growth in your business. And I'll be listing the various ways in which you can measure the growth in your business. It's not only about just doing business, growing your business, but also to measure what level of growth you are in and how far you want to keep going. So the first way you can measure your growth in your business is through the revenue. For example, you started with maybe 5,000 francs, $10, £10, 10 shillings, 10 naira, 10 Ghana cedis, depending on how much you start on the business. Now, that money you started with has grown over time or may have grown over time. So you want to know how much that money you put in has generated over the course of time, maybe for 6 months or a year. That's how you measure if you're growing in business or not. If that money has not generated anything, that means you're not growing in business. That means you're stagnant. You are at the same level where you started. So that's how you know, or that's one of the means in which you use to measure your business growth, how you use to measure whether you're growing or not. Secondly, is the profitability of a business. Now, we started by saying using money. When you put in money, you also incur expenses. What is profit? The profit level of your business. The profit is when you have taken the income and you minus the expenses. What is outstanding becomes your profit. So every business is supposed to generate profit. So everybody starts a business and wants to make profit out of it. But now you know that your business, another way you measure your business is the amount of profit that your business is generating. So you minus your expenses from your income and see how much profit you have. It is going to help you know or measure the growth in your business. Another one is the market share. A market share is the amount of power your business has in the market. So the amount of space your business occupies in the market. That's another way you can measure your business growth. So we spoke about knowing your competitors. Your competitors also have a market share in the business, in the market. But you want to know how much space you have occupied, how much space you have dominated in the market. You came in, you had competitors, but you have dominated in this amount of shares or this amount of space in the market. That's how you also know you are growing in the business. So it's very important to know. Some people just come and then they are just stuck there. They don't have, like, you see, let me say a company is going to start, and in less than 2 years they have to open another branch somewhere, and then the next year they open another branch. That's them, that's them gaining market shares. That's them growing. So that's how you use to measure. That's another way you use to measure your business growth in the market, or in the measure how you are growing. So it is important. Another way is customer acquisition. Another way to measure your growth in a business is how much customers you can acquire in the course of a week, in a month, in a year. So some people, they just think that when you have one or two customers or your regular customers, that is it. No, that is not it. You have to keep acquiring more customers. You need to keep pulling more customers. And to measure if your business is growing, another way is to you measure how many customers you have acquired in the course of that business period, in the course of that year, in the course of that week. Most companies, what they do is they put a target that we want to acquire this amount of customers by. It's a target. It's not a must, but they are putting this target because they want to go out there and network. They want to uh, uh, speak about their business to people. They want to spread the message about their business and see how many customers who have listened and heard and love to come to them and get their product or their services. So that's another way you measure if your business is growing, or you measure your business growth by customer acquisition. Another one is customer retention. We have spoken about customer acquisition. The next one is customer retention. Now you have gone out, you have spread the news about your business, you have network about your business. Now, when the customers come, how many of them do you keep? How many of them are you able to keep? That's customer retention. How many of them are you able to convince them to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming, or keep consuming that product? For example, a body lotion. You are able to convince somebody to buy your body lotion or your skincare product. How often does that person calls you or place an order for that same skincare product? That's how you know you've retained that person. If in a year that person comes back 5 times, that means you've retained. That shows that that's a customer who love what you're giving them and they are happy to keep coming back. That's what we know as a customer retention. But if that person buys your product or your service or that skincare product or that toothpaste or something or that bathing soap or something, and then they use that one time and they don't come back, you have not retained that customer. You just had a customer for a day. You just had somebody who heard about your product and want to try it and they tried it and they did not love it. So you haven't retained that customer and you acquired them but you do not retain them. So we should know the difference between customer acquisition and customer retention. You can go out there, acquire customers, bring customers, you keep bringing them, but you're not able to keep them. That's how you retain something. Retaining something means you're able to convince that person to stay, to keep them, to keep coming back for that product, to keep yearning or wanting your product. Then another way to know or to measure your business growth is team size. So you started maybe by yourself or by yourself and one employee. So in the course of time, you have hired 5 people. That means your business is growing. That means you have generated a lot of capital, a lot of money by that business. Then you're able to employ four more, 4 more workers. That shows that you are doing something good. That shows that the business is growing. So in the course of 5 years, you might have 20 workers. That is a good thing. But now, if you hire those 5 workers and within 2 years you drop to 3, that means your business size is reducing. Your business is not growing, your business is rather reducing. So if you start from 1, you go up to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, that is a good thing, your business is growing. But if you go and reach a certain level and instead of keep going, you start dropping down your team members or your workers, that means you've started dropping down in your business, and that's not a good thing. So my dear people, these are some of the ways you can measure if you're growing in your business or you are at the same level or you're dropping in your business. So use this to evaluate your business. It is a good thing to evaluate your business. Some of us, we just do business and keep going and not doing evaluation. If you don't evaluate your business, you don't know what sectors or what departments need improvement. So you need to evaluate your business and see if you're growing, you're stagnant, or you're dropping, and know what sectors you have to improve. So if this business interests you, if this topic interests you, please like, comment, share, and hit the notification bell so that when next I drop the video, you will be the first to know.